what are the impediments in digitization of mortgage loans for NBFCs in the present scenario?
So thank you so much, Praveen, and thanks to ScoreMe for providing me with this platform to sort of share my views in public. Uh, Now, going to your question, the first sort of distinction that I would like to make with other sort of NBFCs and products, what Upasana said right now in relation to credit checks, underwriting, etc., is that a mortgage-backed product is very different from the rest of the universe. Why is that? Firstly, it's secured with real estate. Real estate in India, as we all know, is a sort of a sector which is where transparency over the years has improved significantly from where we began, but still a whole long way to go. Why is that? Titles are not clear. Title disputes to properties are quite common. It is in a lot of cases, it is that the fraud in real estate is a big factor. There can be sort of, it can be a resale product, it can be a new product, it can be a developer loan. So it is a sort of a diverse area split into three parts, I would say. One is, and I need to address each of them for you to understand why digitization is extremely difficult. So there are a typical mortgage lender does retail loans, does LAP loans, and does construction finance for projects. Now let's take retail loans in the beginning. So retail loans, there are two parts. One is the customer, which is an individual who is actually taking these loans. His credit check. Now part of that can be digitized. We've had long discussions and we've digitized part of the credit check for the customer itself. Like a CIBIL score, like the tax databases, etc., which also I think Upasana mentioned. But the larger part of it is the property itself. Now, properties in India, like I said, it is very difficult to ascertain. How do you do a title check? Today, RERA has come up with a 10-point list of things to do a proper title check of any property. That entails going to the sub-registrar's office, seeing the records there. That entails seeing all the past agreements, which is the chain. If there is a break anywhere in that chain, there will be a title issue in the future, which will sort of it will inhibit you to actually try and enforce that loan in case of a default. So the whole of the title search, the property papers, the property document review, all of this cannot be digitized. It is something that one has to physically go through these items. One has to physically employ a lawyer who will go to the sub-registrar's office to do a check. And therefore, it is a complex process that cannot be digitized. What is the solution? We'll come to that later. But let's take the other products, for instance. Take a promoter loan. Now, in a sort of a promoter construction in a project loan for construction finance, it is usually a company, a LLP. That company has a track record, number of projects it has done, the balance sheet, IBC remoteness, extremely important. How remote are you from an IBC situation, and in order to sort of if there are 15 other lenders in that company, which is the project company, how do you even enforce that in an IBC scenario where you will probably be 15% of the debt? So all of these factors cannot really be digitized. They have to be manually gone through. There has to be a credit committee according to ticket size. The credit committees will have their duty to ascertain the credibility of each loan. And unfortunately, this cannot be digitized.
Perfect.
I'm not saying it cannot be digitized. I mean, we will take other countries where it has actually been digitized, and we can deal with that later on in the presentation, Praveen. There are ways to do it, but the current infrastructure does not allow it.